change the tables just a little bit and kind of talk about core values, principles, some of the things that continually become eroded in our industry and cause that disruption that a lot of us just call drama. I've cited it in an article, taking charge of your business, implementing non-negotiables can help set your standards. I took a lot of this from a meeting I had with Dave Dunn about 12 years ago when I reviewed his book, Liquid Amalgam, where he talks about unchangeables. I like to call them non-negotiables because I like the word no. Because we don't say that enough. I'll give you an example. I spent a lot of time in a shop working with a group of estimators, explaining to them how to document damage, how to write estimates so that when that vehicle went to the shop, everybody involved knew exactly what needed to be done to those vehicles. I went back and revisited that shop after a while and asked how things were going. They said, everything's going great, except I got one insurance company that insists that I write estimates their way. I said, so what is their way? What do they have and need that you're not describing in there? And they said, well, you know where we put seam sealers up where they belong, you know, up in the repaired area. They want them all down at the bottom using their language. And I says, well, what does that do for you? Why are you against that? He says, well, since you've trained us and since we were able to use that process, I have those seam sealers and things on our parts cards. The technician has them when they're working on the vehicle. They don't have to go look for these things. Everything is there. My cycle time is improved. My touch time is improved. My technicians are happier because they don't stop in the middle of the job and walk away to find those things that they need to do these jobs. I says, okay, you've pretty much set up some pretty good reasons why you should be able to say no. He says, well, they're still insisting. So I sat down with them and I says, let's look at the things you just told me that aligns with their principles and core values. Insurance companies want to improve cycle time. They want to improve touch time. You're giving them that. So let's turn the tables back on them and talk to them about non-negotiables. And let's put that you're estimating writing in your business, that your name is on your business. Let's talk about that back to them and make them justify why they want you to change. And you know they can't. And I think Jeff has mentioned a little bit, if we always do what we always done, we're always going to get what we always got. And that's because that's the way those people were trained. And we've evolved to where in our industry, we're doing a little bit more educating. We're doing a little bit more educating to the insurance part. We're doing a lot more educating to our customer, which is benefiting us a lot. So I ask you to think about the things in your business that mean the most to you, that is being eroded from internal and external disruptions. We have technicians that don't think they need to pull repair procedures every time they work on the vehicle because they pulled them 2 weeks ago, and what could have changed? It's still a 2015 Ford Explorer. We know those things have changed. Establish those non-negotiables and then instruct your people, instruct the people that want to disrupt your business that we're always going to do that. We are not going to sway from it. You create a non-negotiable, and then if you sway from it and say, well, this time it's okay, what happens to the rest of your principles? They follow the erosion just like they didn't exist. So if we take those and make sure that we always do things instead of sometimes. And I want to read an acronym that I developed years ago that was up in the walls of my shops. And here's sometimes. Sporadic obedience makes efforts turn into mediocre existence and stagnation. That's sometimes. And right below that I put always. Accountability and loyalty will accommodate your sustainability. Do you see the difference between sometimes and always? I like sometimes and I relate it to maybe. If we maybe fix the vehicle the way we're supposed to, because we sometimes follow the procedures, we're headed to mediocrity. But if we always stand by our principles, people will understand that when they go into your place of business, there's a level of expectation. There's not drama because you've turned and taken that drama and turned it into opportunity to make your business excel by always performing at the maximum level possible with all your people involved.